welcome back to another Crown Vic video. Today we're talking about the common problems of the Vic. One, you see how I started the video, paint peel. It's one of the common problems with Crown Vics. Paint peel everywhere. Ford didn't do a great job with the paint, and this is the end result. After a while, the paint started peeling and you got to get it repainted and all that. The second common problem, this is on all Vics from 98 to 11. Front fender rust. You can see that rust tried to come in. They previously tried to fix it, but it's coming back through again. I got a little bit right here coming in right here, and at the bottom of the fender. I'm gonna get all that fixed eventually. That's the second common problem with the Vics. This problem under the hood, I don't know if it's just from what 98 to 04, 05, or is this from 98 to 2011 intake manifold, because I know they put plastic intake manifolds on the older Vics, but I don't know if you had the same problem with the 06 and ups. Another common problem that is free to fix, the steering column down there. That's the other common problem, but that's the free fix from Vics 06 and up. But back to the intake manifold. If you got a Vic 98 to what 05, I want to say, get your intake manifold checked or replace it. I don't know if it's for the 06 and up models too. Ford might have got them straight after that. The 95, 96, 97 problem was a spark plugs popping out while driving. So if you have a 96, 95 through 96, 97 Vic, also get your spark plugs looked at, whatnot, because they had a problem with them popping out too. So now this problem, the 05s had 04s and 05s. Well, 03s and 05s had an electrical problem where all the lights would just black out and stop working. Like all the lights would stop working. See, I got a little bit of rust down here at the bottom. I'm gonna have to get that fixed too. But back to the 03s to 05s. I was online a while ago. Well, the very first time I was shopping for a Vic, and I read, 03s had the most problems. 04s had some electrical problems. 05s did too. Street Cruiser 101, let me know. But 05s was in that too. It had electrical problems with the, well, all the lights that just start working. Outside, inside, all the lights that just start working. I know Ford probably most likely address that also. So if you got one of these Vics, let me know if you had to fix that problem or if you didn't or whatnot. Another common problem with the 06 and ups, the dashboard cluster. Now almost every Vic owner that had I don't know if it's about the severe, I don't know if it's the severe models included, but the Interceptor models, all of them had the dash cluster problem. I know my last Vic did it, and I knock on it sometimes, and then it'll start working again. This one, I knocked on it, it didn't start back working again. But it'll work when it want to work and work when it don't want to work. Well, on this one, I haven't had a problem with it lately. For about the last month, the dash cluster been working fine. about 2 weeks after I bought a home, dash cluster started going in and out, you know, when they want to do. But like I say, for the past month, it's been working fine. It's been working properly. You know, I haven't had no problem with it. The only thing that'll stay up is my gas hand and my temperature hand. Sometimes my temperature hand wouldn't go back down with the speed and everything, but my gas hand will stay in one place. There's another common problem with the VIX. And it's something I'm missing too. But, you know, I don't see Roadrunner Clean. I reshined her yesterday along with my lady car. Look on my Instagram, 07 CVPI. You'll see my car shining with my lady car. Both clean, you know. She washed her car yesterday. She went to the car wash yesterday because I was tired from doing her front brakes. Didn't really feel like washing it, so took her to the car wash and reshined her tires because the car wash did a crappy job on the tires. So I had reshined the tires in the process. I said I was gonna reshine mine. Oh, another common problem with the VIX. I don't know if it's 05s and under too, but 06 and ups, you got rim rust. Like when I first bought mine's home, I had rim rust, and it was bad. Like, see, I got to redo this rim because that flex paint peeling. I had bought some flex paint here in Chicago. It's illegal to sell spray paint in the city, so I'm gonna have to go out to the suburbs and buy me some real spray paint. But I bought me some flex paint and I painted it, but I had to turn around and wash my car like the next day, so it didn't. This rim is the worst. The rest of these still look good though, but I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it eventually. But that was another common problem with the VIX. Oh, these was the 06 and up was the rim or rust, or prematurely rust. This rim had it bad. This was the bad one when I bought a home. It was too rusty. And what, the next day I painted it, or the day after, I had to get rid of that, and I threw on the center caps for my last VIC. This one, you can see it's trying to come back in a little bit, but I'm gonna eventually redo all these. If I don't do it today, maybe sometime this weekend. I don't know. Sometimes I don't really feel like working on my own car. So I got a little bit of rust coming in down there at the door. I can take some CLR, get that off. But like I say, I'm gonna get it painted maybe this summer. Probably this summer I'm gonna get it painted. Oh, and this another problem. I noticed how the head with both my VICs with my trunk. I don't know if you guys had it, but sometimes when I close my trunk, it's like it don't want to close. Like, you know, like it's gonna close right now. But sometimes, like if I go in my trunk for something and I'm done in my trunk and I close it, it'll pop right back up. It's like I had to slam it shut. I don't know if you guys had the problem with it too, with y'all VICs, any year model, but I had it with mine. I had it with my last one, and I had it with this one. The trunk acted like it didn't want to stay closed, but I had to slam it shut and it stayed closed. Like, you know, so. But you can go to the junkyard and find parts for these cars real easy. I went to the junkyard, picked up some brake pads for all of them. I just didn't do this rear side, because that wheel started pissing me off, because I took a hammer to it and I rolled it and I was beating it, but it's stuck on there. So I'm gonna go to the tire shop and I'm gonna pay them to beat that rim off, you know, so that way I can go to the shop and I can go ahead and change that brake right there. The rest of these brakes new from the junkyard. Well, they use brake, but new to me from the junkyard. The junkyard is a poor man's favorite spot. When you ain't got the money for new brake pads, you go to the junkyard. That's what I do. You know, I don't be having money like that. I take my money, I spend it on my girls. So, you know, I don't really be having much money like that. But junkyard, the best place. I went and got me an alternator from there. When it got other things from there. If anybody tell you the junkyard is not a good place to get parts, think about it. When your car gets towed up and you put it in the body shop and they tell you they're gonna get you a new fender, think about where they getting it from. They gonna go to the junkyard, they gonna send somebody to the yard, or call over to the yard and ask you they got a car like yours. If it ain't got the same color, they gonna still go get it and they gonna paint it. They gonna strip the paint off, prime it down, and paint the same car as your color and tell you it's new and everything when it's really not. So think about what body shops go to get their parts from. Junkyard. You can get a lot of great parts from the junkyard for half the price. Like I said, I went and got me some brake pads. I went and got my lady some brake pads for her car, but they was too same width, but they was just too long in length. So it didn't work out. I had to go ahead and buy some new pads. I bought her some new pads Friday for her back. She bought some new pads yesterday and I installed them yesterday. So don't let nobody tell you different about the junkyard. You can go there and get great parts, especially for the Vic, because that's where all the good parts at. You can find all the good cars in the junkyard. Another thing I like about the Vic, it drips some water out the tailpipes. I've noticed that a while ago when somebody else drove my car for me, and I seen it dripping from the tailpipe. I was like, ooh. I don't know if this is a common problem with the Crown Vic too, that the window switches. My last one, the back, this window right here didn't work. And I had put a cardboard up in there. I had put some tape on to try to hold it, but it wasn't holding up. It was a screwdriver in it when I got it. I took that out. I put a piece of cardboard in it. This window was working until I finished the car, and then I brought her home, and then right before I brought her home, the window stopped working. It went down. I messed around, hit the switch, it went down, and it won't go back up. I don't know if it's off track or what, or the window motor or the window switch. But I had put tape on here, but it was still sliding down. That's how come I got way more tape up here now. Originally, than when I first bought her home, it was on the down for like right here. That's all the way down to right here. So I stuck a piece of cardboard in there and you know, holding that still. So, you know, something else I was finna say. Yeah, my fans going, I mean, I was really pushing it this morning. I don't know if that's that. I assume that the cop senses aggressive driving, and you know, so it tell the fans to go ahead and spend to keep the motor cooler and everything cooler after aggressive drive. Another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint my calipers red one day. Take the wheels off, paint the calipers red one day. My boy Notorious CVPI, he did that. Stole my idea, partner. Yeah, Notorious, you stole my idea, bro. Now I'm just playing, bro, but it's for anybody. He beat me to it. I was thinking about painting my calipers red, then I thought about painting them blue, but then I'm like, nah, they red look good. So one day I'm gonna paint my calipers red, go to Home Depot, buy me some paint. I got a paintbrush somewhere. I'm gonna take them out, paint my calipers red. You know, so if you guys like the video, get a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the common problems with the Crown Vic. That's my ABS light and my brake light. I need a hood bearing, I believe, for the front driver's side over here. My barber say my brake light will probably go off when I put the new hood bearing on, because he said his homie was like that. And trip. Idle hours don't really mean shit to me. Like they say, idle hours, every idle hour is equal up to 33 extra miles on your Vic. So since I got 179,438 miles, 2,000 idle hours, supposedly that'll put my car with 200,000 miles. But I don't really give a shit about idle hours. I don't really care about them. Oh, and the transmissions in Crown Vics are a common problem too. For some reason, Crown Vics don't like second gear. when the trans go, it always goes in second gear. For some reason, they don't like second gear. But, yeah, idle hours, they don't really mean nothing to me. It's just that the car was sitting out idling. You know, it had like 2,000 and some 408 idle hours when I bought a home. You know, y'all seen what was on that now. So, yeah, that don't really mean nothing to me. I don't pay much attention to that. So, it ain't really nothing to me. So, I don't really care about that. Because the car still run good, run great. Runs like it should. When I get on her, she get up and go. So miles, and like me and my partner say, miles don't really mean shit. As long as the car was maintenance right, as long as it was taken care of, it don't really mean shit. Because, you know, like these cars I buy them with 200,000 miles. You know, I really don't want to buy a car with 200,000 miles. You know, that's just me. But I'll probably buy one with 200,000 miles. Last year when I was shopping for a Vic last year before I bought the one I had, my partner showed me one out of Oak Park. I didn't like it from the start because it was an old cab. When I buy Vics, I only want them as old squads. I don't want them as converted cabs and retired squads. You know, because the police department already beat the living daylights out of these Vics, and cab companies don't do nothing but the same. And so I didn't want to buy a Vic that was also a cab too, and that Vic had 276,000 miles on it. So I didn't want it for that reason. I went and bought another one. It had the cab sticker in the back window, but I had got it before. What it was, state police had, you know, certified, the state had certified the car to become a cab. The cab company paid for it. It was a little yellow paint in certain spots. It was going to be painted yellow, but they never picked it up. So all they did was, you know, resold it to me. And, yeah, so I had got it before it became a cab, so I don't want no Vic that was an old cab. It's too beat up to me, so yeah, it's like I only buy these cars as old squads. I ain't buying them as no old cab. Also, that's, you know, screw that. And be tired, worn down, and everything. So, like this one, I bought it when I bought her. She had 177,401 miles. When I bought her home, that's the mileage she had. You know, so right now I'm sitting at 179,439. I went up a mile since I left where I was just filming at, about 3 blocks away. So, yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and I forgot your name, Howard. Thanks for the subscribe, man. I seen you had subscribed yesterday, but I was busy doing other things yesterday. You know, doing my lady brakes and washing her car, and, you know, reshining her car and vacuuming both our cars, so, and playing with my baby. So I really couldn't get around to you yesterday, but thanks for the subscription, man. I'm looking forward to you watching my videos. You know, see what you posted on your channel. You know, we all gotta support each other. We're a bunch of car junkies, as I call it. We car junkies that, you know, just posting our free time videos and our free time of our rides. So you fellas, like, comment, subscribe, get a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't really like it. I ain't really tripping about it, because there's always gonna be people that don't like it. But I'll catch y'all fellas in the next video. Me and Road Runner, We're going back home this morning, and we're gonna chill out. Catch y'all fellas in the next video.